So is there a recommended bank? Sure. There's some banks that are easier to work with personally, and I see myself moving on probably within this next year. I have several foundation structures with Bank of America. You can use Umpqua Bank in California, Nevada, Arizona, Oregon, Washington. Umpqua does not require Social Security to be on the account when it's this type of an account. Bank of America does not put a social on the account. They put it on a profile. But again, we teach you how to properly affix your mark or an appearance of a signature on the document so you can get the account established with no contract. And these are all elements that we do and help you with within the Living in the Private program. So, you know, I got a question once. Don't you think it's you know, by putting non-assumption you and not your signature, you're being a little sneaky? And I'm like, wow. Well, when you review the contract that they do for you, that's the most sneaky thing I've ever seen. And all we're doing is reserving our God-given unalienable rights and establishing a transmitting utility known as a bank to have one transaction go from X to Y. So why do we need to be a U.S. citizen, a U.S. taxpayer, and all these things bound by one little code within the IRS manual that's 700 pages? That's sneaky. Signing non-assumption to a signature card, in my opinion, is excellent business for somebody who's trying to reserve their rights. And you know what? You're still going to honor that bank, and you're still going to pay that bank and service fees and everything that you're doing. It's a matter of reserving your God-given unalienable rights, because they will, for the most part, you can hand them a passport card. You can show them your paperwork that you've gone into the private as a state citizen. There's no classification anywhere with banks, especially, or insurance companies or what have you, as state citizen. So I always put the asterisk there. With banks, I don't put anything. I just sign non-assumption. But with applications specific to different places, I just put the asterisk next to, you know, where it says United States citizen. I'll check that, put the asterisk down on the bottom. I'll write several states of the union, clearly delineating a contract, showing that I'm not saying I'm a U.S. citizen. That's important for all of us. So the contracts that they are binding us with and holding us to and bringing charge instruments against good people, good Americans, are sneaky. They're the sneakiest things I've ever seen. And it really it shines a dim light on this nation, or the corporations, or the power structure behind these corporations impersonating this great nation to keep people as the surety instead of as the creditors, and which we truly should be in this nation.